Hello everyone, I'm Bekavon, and welcome back to my Stardew Valley marriage guide. Today we're setting our sights on Abigail, a unique and interesting girl who's always looking for an adventure. As always, this is an extensive guide and will be full of spoilers. If you'd rather discover this content on your own, I'd recommend not watching this video just yet. That said, let's get to know Abigail. Abigail's birthday is on the 13th of fall. She lives here at Pierre's General's store in Pelican Town with her father Pierre and her mother Caroline. In the spring, on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, she starts her morning by hanging out in the kitchen. Then she'll move over here to stand in the store for a while. At 1 p.m., she'll leave her house to hang out here on the bridge to the east of her house. Then she'll head back home and play video games in her room for the evening. On Wednesdays, Abigail leaves her house at 10 a.m. to go to the museum, where she'll stay all day until 6 p.m. Then she walks over to the graveyard and hangs out at this grave until evening. On Fridays, you can find Abigail at home until 3 p.m., when she heads over to the Stardew Saloon to hang out with Sam and Sebastian for the evening. On Sundays, Abigail leaves her room at 10:30 to go hang out with Caroline in her room. After that, at 1 p.m., she'll actually come over here to stand by the Wizard's Tower for the evening. If you're wondering why she's hanging out by the Wizard's Tower, it should be noted that the wizard at some point mentions that he might have a daughter in Pelican Town, and there is speculation that it might be Abigail. I think a case could be made for it being either Abigail or Emily, but I don't believe it's ever confirmed one way or the other in the actual game. But because she actually comes over here and hangs out by the tower, it makes me think that maybe Caroline has told her that the wizard could possibly be her dad, which is a really interesting thought. On rainy days, Abigail will either stay in her house all day or go hang out at the Stardew Saloon. In the summer, on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, Abigail leaves home at 11 a.m., comes to hang out at the train station for a little while, and then walks to the mountain lake east of Robin's house, where she'll hang out until evening. On Wednesdays, Abigail will leave home at 10 a.m., go hang out at the library until 6 p.m., and then head over to the graveyard to stand at this grave until evening. On Fridays, Abigail hangs out at home until 3 p.m., when she goes to the Stardew Saloon to hang out with Sam and Sebastian for the evening. Again on Sundays, she'll go talk to Caroline in her room until 1 p.m., when she walks over to hang out at the Wizard's Tower for the evening. In the fall, on Mondays, you can find Abigail on the pier next to Willie's shop for most of the day. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, she hangs out at home until 1 p.m., when she'll go stand at the bus stop for the afternoon, and then heads home to play video games in her room for the evening. On Wednesdays, Abigail hangs out at the library for most of the day, and then at 6 p.m. walks to the graveyard to stand by this grave until evening. On Fridays, she's home until 3 p.m., when she goes to hang out at the Stardew Saloon with Sam and Sebastian for the evening. On Sundays, Abigail talks with Caroline in her room for the morning, and then at 1 p.m. leaves to stand by the Wizard's Tower for the rest of the evening. In the winters, on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, Abigail leaves her home at 10:30 a.m. and walks to Robin's house, where she stands inside next to the counter for a little while. Then at 2:30 p.m., she heads back home to play video games in her room for the evening. On Wednesdays, as usual, Abigail will hang out in the library for the morning, and then at 6 p.m. walks to the graveyard to stand by this grave until evening. On Fridays, she hangs out at home until 3 p.m., when she goes to the Stardew Saloon to hang out with Sam and Sebastian for the evening. On Sundays, Abigail talks with Caroline in her room for the morning, and then at 1 p.m. she walks over to stand by the Wizard's Tower for the evening. A couple of specifics for Abigail's schedule. On the 6th or 16th of any season, at 3 p.m., she'll leave home to go stand by the mountain lake, playing the flute until evening. On the 11th and 25th of any season, except winter, if your farmer has less than 6 hearts with Sebastian, Abigail will go hang out with him in his room for the day. If you have more than 6 hearts with Sebastian, instead she'll go hang out on the bridge to the east of her house for the day, and then go home to play video games for the evening. On the 15th of winter, Abigail visits the night market. This is so mysterious. I love it. I love it too. On the 4th of spring is Abigail's annual clinic visit. I'm just here for my annual checkup. Don't worry, I'm not I'm not sick. Heh. Oh my, Abigail. Oh, that's us. How much longer do you need, Doc? I'm hungry. Nutrition is important, so make sure and eat well. Try to increase your vegetable intake. He says that a lot, huh? Home-cooked meals are best. Do you cook? We've been over this, Doc. Now let's go over Abigail's gifts. Abigail loves all of the universal loves: rabbit's foot, magic rock candy, prismatic shard, pearl, and golden pumpkin. Abigail's unique loved gifts are amethyst, pufferfish, pumpkin, banana pudding, blackberry cobbler, chocolate cake, and spicy eel. She's another one with an interesting group of gifts. Amethyst can be found by mining. It's a pretty common stone. You can get pufferfish by fishing in the ocean in the summer. Pumpkin is a fall crop. The recipe for banana pudding comes from the island trader on Ginger Island in exchange for bone fragments. It's made using 1 banana, 1 milk, and 1 sugar. The recipe for blackberry cobbler comes from watching the Queen of Sauce on the 14th of fall in year 2. It's cooked using 2 blackberries, which is a fall foraging item, 1 sugar, and 1 wheat flour. The recipe for chocolate cake comes from the Queen of Sauce on the 14th of winter in year 1. It's cooked using 1 wheat flour, 1 sugar, and 1 egg. And the recipe for spicy eel is sent to you by George in the mail after you gain 7 hearts with him. It's cooked using 1 eel and 1 hot pepper. To cook any of the dishes, you'll have to have your house upgraded at least once to gain the kitchen, or obtain or craft a cookout kit. An ongoing tip: always check the traveling cart on Fridays and Sundays, as many of these items can sometimes be found there. Now, because we're coming up on our last few marriage candidates, we've run out of movies that we haven't seen. So we'll very likely be skipping the movies for the last few spouses. Abigail's loved movies are It Howls in the Rain and Mysterium. She likes Journey of the Prairie King, Natural Wonders Exploring Our Vibrant World, The Brave Little Sapling, and Wumpus. She only has 2 loved concessions, the rock candy and the Stardrop sorbet. But she has actually a huge list of dislikes for the concessions. Abigail dislikes black licorice, hummus snack pack, jasmine tea, Joja Cola, Joja Corn, kale smoothie, and panzanella salad. All of the other concessions are considered liked for her. Now it's time to get into Abigail's heart events. To trigger Abigail's 2-heart event, enter Pierre's General Store any time of the day while Abigail's home. Dude guy? Yes, it is I. You scared me sneaking into my room like that. Sigh. So I've been playing Journey of the Prairie King for hours, and I can't even beat the first level. It is a hard game. I've never beaten it. I noticed, how come she doesn't have her bow on in the portrait? She has a little green bow. But it's not here. I always wondered that. This game is ridiculously hard. Well, either that or I'm just terrible at it. Hey, do you want to try this level together with me? I think I might do better with your help. Yeah! He's into it. I think I actually get to play, don't I? I do. I'm a little red dude.
Ah, yes. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Hey, that was fun. Well, thanks, dude guy. You seem to really know your way around a joystick, huh? I guess that makes sense. Kinda depends on who I marry. To see Abigail's 4-heart event, it needs to be raining. So, I'm gonna go home and use a rain totem. Clouds gather in the distance. Yeah, it needs to be raining. And we have to enter the mountain between noon and 7 p.m. in any season except for winter. Would you look at that? It's raining. How convenient. Hello, guy dude. You stay dry inside, okay? All right, this is Abigail's 4-heart event. Why didn't you let her finish, man? That was a very pretty song. Dude guy, why are you out here in the rain? Why are you out here in the rain, Abigail? Just doing some work, enjoying the weather. Or I could ask you the same question. If you say just doing some work, there is no effect on friendship. If you say enjoying the weather, you gain 50 friendship points. And if you say I could ask you the same question, you gain 10 friendship points. We're going to say enjoying the weather. Because I am. I love the rain. Yeah, I guess you would be one to appreciate this somber ambience. What do you mean by that? I came here to spend some time alone. Would you like me to go? But I don't mind your company. You're getting soaked. Come stand under the tree. It's impossible to describe this feeling. Watching the curtains of rain whisper above a silent lake. Where'd you get that? I didn't give that to you. Hey, a mini harp. You're full of surprises, dude guy. I'm impressed. Let's jam. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Abigail is a very interesting person. She's got kind of she does seem to have kind of a magical vibe, huh? To trigger Abigail's 6-heart event, enter Pelican Town after 9 p.m. on a non-rainy day. What's up, girl? You're laughing. I guess you're wondering why I'm in the graveyard at this hour. To see ghosts. Duh. Well, I'm here because it's the best place in town to find some privacy. And I'm all sweaty because I've been practicing my swordsmanship. What? Hey, what? You think I'm too weak to swing a blade? I said not a word. Sorry. I guess I'm getting a little defensive. Uh-huh. You see, I want to explore the mountain caves, but I know it's too dangerous to go there unarmed. I'll take you. You've used a sword before, haven't you? If you say yes, and it's exciting, you gain 10 friendship points. If you say yes, but only in self-defense, you gain 10 friendship. If you say yes, but it's dangerous, you should stay safe. You lose 100 friendship points. And if you say no, there is no effect on friendship. Let's say, yeah, but only in self-defense. Sure, I don't want to kill anything either. I just want to do a little exploring without risking my neck. I got you. I've lived in the valley my whole life, but I've never really done anything memorable. I want to go on an adventure. Okay, Bilbo. Let's go on an adventure. Abigail? Ah, there goes the mood. Where was he? Dead? Where is he? Oh, hiding behind a tree. Blending, look at his colors are blending perfectly. I've been looking all over for you. Your mother wants you to come home and help with dinner. What are you doing in the graveyard anyway? This is no place for a young lady. Pierre, I know what you keep behind your bookshelf. Mind your own business. You're not my dad. You think I should be at home cooking dinner because I'm a girl, don't you? You're really stuck in the past, Dad. What? Let's get out of here, dude guy. Pierre sells me seeds. Don't put me in this position. Well, are you coming or not? Sorry, Pierre. Come back. Okay, my dad won't find us here. Where do we go? Did we just climb into a bush together? Sigh. Can you believe my parents were ever young? They don't understand my perspective at all. I know. They grew up in a different era with different values. It still ticks me off sometimes, okay? Well, thanks for hearing me out, dude guy. Now could you help untangle my hair from this bush? Sure, girl, I got you. Very classic fight between father and daughter. After you reach 8 hearts with Abigail, she will send you a letter in the mail. Hi, dude guy. One of these days you should come to my room after dark. Maybe around 8 p.m. I want to show you something. Oh my. After that, just enter Pierre's general store between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Hey, I was hoping you'd show up. I want to show you something. This is very forward. See this? It's called a spirit board. No, it's called a Luigi board. Have you ever used one? Put your hands on the planchette with me. She blushing? I think she's blushing. Now the spirits will guide us toward A. Look, it's moving. The first letter is I. Next is heart. That is not a letter. Wow, look at it go. It's spelling out D-U-D. I love Dud. Oops, accidentally knocked over the board. It's just a silly game. It doesn't mean anything. It's okay, Abby. You can tell me. I, have something to do. You'll have to go. Sorry. You invited me. She can't handle her feelings for me. It is bouquet time. Good morning. You know, I could actually see myself becoming a farmer someday. Hint, hint. But how would that ever happen? I don't know. How would that happen? I'll accept this. Thank you. You're welcome. I didn't know you felt the same. And now, to trigger Abigail's 10-heart event, enter either the mines or the quarry cave after 5 p.m. Just a quick note on this event. If you give her the mermaid's pendant before you see this heart event, then you won't be able to see it. So you have to make sure you trigger this event before you ask her to marry you. Sniff. If you say, what happened? You gain 20 friendship. If you say, are you okay? You gain 40 friendship. Are you okay? Dude guy, I'm alright. You know, I've been practicing my swordsmanship for a while. Well, I decided today would be the day I venture into the caves. But I pussed out. But I got scared. I couldn't do it. I guess I'm not as tough as I thought. If you say, you're safe with me, you gain 20 friendship points. If you say, I get scared too, you gain 40 friendship points. If you say, you're crying like a little baby, stop, you lose 50 friendship. So we're gonna say, I get scared too. Even though that's not true. Dude guy's never afraid. I guess when you have something to lose, it's normal to be afraid. Dude guy, I really like you. And not just as a friend. You know that, right? Aw. She just comes out with it. You are brave, Abigail. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I can't keep it in anymore. I felt this way for a long time. Kiss me. You don't have to say anything right now. Let's just stay here for a while. Kiss me. Yay! How cute. So a really cool thing with Abigail's 10 heart event. We're going to make it rain again. And I'll show you. After you have seen Abigail's 10 heart event, on rainy days, you will be able to find her hanging out on level 20 of the mines. See? Sometimes she's just standing here, sometimes she's playing the flute. Hey dude guy, surprised? I finally found the courage to come down here. Good job, Abby. I felt scared at first, but I pushed through. I feel much more confident now. This is actually really fun. Just another cool thing about Abigail. I think it would be awesome if she came down here with you. And you could like double team it with her. That would be really fun. Oh, hi. Hi, I just wanted to say sorry for acting so weird yesterday. I was supposed to see this before I showed you the mine thing, but just pretend. You probably understand what happened. Okay. Bye. Bye. All right. Now it is time to marry Abigail. Good morning. The valley looks more interesting in the rain, don't you think? I do think. Yes. Would you like to marry me? I accept. I'll set everything up. Hee hee, me? Married? I never thought this would happen. We're going to have a lot of fun together. We are. I kissed her. Can you kiss? Can you do that with everyone? I don't recall ever being able to kiss anyone before you marry them. Is she a special case, or have I just never tried it? Huh. Or maybe it's because she's in her bed? That's something I'm gonna have to experiment with. Interesting. I've been playing this game for so long. I have so many hours in Stardew Valley. I feel like I'm always learning new stuff about it, even now. When Dude Guy first arrived in Pelican Town, no one knew if he'd fit in with our community. Yep. But from this day forward, Dude Guy is going to be as much a part of this town as any of us. It is my great honor, on this day 12 of fall, to unite Dude Guy and Abigail in the bonds of marriage. You look pretty, Abigail. Well, let's get right to it. Dude Guy, Abigail. As the mayor of Pelican Town and the regional bearer of the matrimonial seal, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss. Yay! Life is going to be different from now on. But the future looks bright. Yep. Okay. Miss Abigail, it's 14 heart time. Let's do this. What do I have to do? To trigger Abigail's 14 heart event, enter the backwoods between 6:10 a.m. and 5 p.m. What is the backwoods? Wonder if I should sleep first. Apparently this is the backwoods. Oh, look at the dude. Hello. Ouch. Abigail, save me. Gasp. Get him. Oh no. Dude Guy? Dude Guy, are you okay? I'm good. It looks like you're just scraped up a little. You had me worried. I've never taken a life before. Alright, our options. It's sad, but there was no other option. Monsters don't deserve our sympathy. It's a harsh world, kid. Or did you have to kill him? Ooh, don't say that. We are going to say... Not sure if any of these have effect on friendship, but I'm going to say it's sad, but there was no other option. Dude attacked me. Yeah, I did what I had to do. I guess the world's a pretty tough place. It was either you or him, right? Look, you've got to be more careful from now on. I don't want to lose you. Dude, I'm just walking. Walking through the mountains. Fertilizer. Let's put him to rest nearby, okay? Sure. Are we gonna bury him? Did we bury him? So I guess this area here is considered backwoods. I didn't know that. I've never heard it referred to that. Oh, look, look. There's a grave. Abigail took a life to save mine. I'll never forget that. Aw. Is this just here now? Is this like a permanent... That's awesome. It's still our wedding day. We had a very eventful wedding day. That's just going to be there, isn't it? That is really cool. I like that. Is that the end of the event? Good thing I brought my sword today. Yep. I like Abigail. I like how adventurous she is. She is, I think, she's the first spouse, in my opinion, to feel like she could be on equal footing with me. I don't know if that's a bad way to say that, but for the most part, the spouses stay at home and they do their own thing. But Abigail's interests kind of align with the farmers in that she wants to go adventure and she wants to go to the mines and explore and fight and stuff. So I don't know. I think it's just wishful thinking, but I think it would be really cool to be able to take Abigail with you when you explore the mines, to maybe have that option once in a while or something. Not likely, but just a cool thought. I think actually, I want to say someone did create a mod where you could take Abigail with you to fight in the mines. I don't know if it's Abigail exclusive or if you can just take your spouse with you. But yeah, that might be fun to look into. But yes, that is going to do it for Abigail. I love Abigail. She is one of my favorites. She is a fan favorite for sure. She's just a lot of fun. I like her. She's very unique. And she, like I said, she has kind of that magical vibe. And you can almost believe that the wizard might be her actual father. But yeah, that's going to do it for Abigail. I hope you found this guide helpful, or at least entertaining. If you liked it, please leave a like and consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any future guides. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.